Hello everyone and welcome to another Danipedia trailer roundup. I know you've been excited for this. It seems to be our most popular video.
Yeah, it does. It's one of our... Well, it's got the most amount of views, the quickest.
So you wanted it, you've got it. Here's another trailer roundup. What are we starting off with today, Dan?
We are starting off with a sequel to a very popular horror action movie, which I didn't see. A Quiet Place 2.
I did see Quiet Place. For those of you who don't know, Quiet Place is post-apocalyptic drama. It follows a family in a world where monsters hunt you down based on sound, and so you have to be very I'm going to go ASMR for a second. Very, very quiet.
You're a weird guy.
Let's have a look at Quiet Place 2. We haven't seen. Have you seen? I haven't seen
this trailer.
I haven't seen this trailer before, so this is going to be a genuine first reaction to this trailer. Let's have a look.
Kino check.
It's by Kino Check.
Well done, Kino check. Good effort. Day one.
Oh,
is there flashbacks? Is this in the first one?
I'm trying to remember. I don't think this is in the first one.
This is a bit of a Fear the Walking Dead situation.
Yeah. I think this is genuinely. We're looking at the outbreak.
The outbreak.
Whoa!
Oh, there we go.
Whoa! That's the thing. You didn't see the monsters for ages in Quiet Place. Now they're up front. Yeah, rev the car nice and loud.
Keep your eyes on the road. That's how accidents happen.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Good reactions from Emily Blunt. We know she's good at driving from that movie she did with Tom Cruise.
What was that?
The one where they live, die, repeat.
Oh, yeah, she's amazing in that.
Yeah.
Hanging halfway out of it because of the exoskeletons.
Yeah, those were cool. Everything's on fire. No
yeah,
fire brigade.
This is what happened at the end of Quiet Place 1.
Oh, Dad's dead then, I take it. Spoiler.
Spoiler alert, yeah, John Krasinski's dead.
Well, that's disappointing. Did he have a contractual obligation that stopped him being in the second one? Or?
No, but he did direct.
Here we go.
And he's married to Emily Blunt. Oh.
Right.
Oh.
They can run quiet.
Yeah. Whoa!
Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy. Is it Cillian Murphy or Cillian?
I don't know. It depends where you're from, I suppose.
Ooh.
Can you kill the monsters?
Yeah, they can be killed.
Please. There are people out there worth saving.
I don't think there are at this point. There never is at this point, is there?
No.
Everyone who survives is a lunatic.
Run! Oh, it's Jimon. Digimon. Jimon Honsu.
Jimon Honsu.
Yeah.
Of Blood Diamond fame. Emily Blunt with a shotgun.
I mean, kind of. All right. Gut instinct. First reaction to that.
I like Emily Blunt. I think she's good at films.
Yeah. I feel like this is going to be all right, but I worry. I feel like Quiet Place 1 did something different, and I mean, you've got to remember the context. I think we're kind of worn out by these sensory apocalypse films because we had this, then came Bird Box, and then Netflix did
way before that. We had the one where they were all in the dark. You know, when they went like potholing.
The hole? No, the cave.
The cave. Yeah, that sounds about right. But either way, that was like they were pitch black and there was a monster running around. You know.
Yeah. And there was Pitch Black as well.
Oh, and Pitch Black. Yeah. Pitch Black. Vin Diesel.
Yeah, the one where
there's loads of these sensory. There's always this caveat that a monster's not good enough, so we need a monster who can hear everything, or super hearing, or how can it? Where did it come from? Did we have any explanation as to where the monster came from in the first one?
I think it was hinted at.
What, that it was an underground monster that had escaped?
Aliens.
Oh,
I'm pretty
so
sure there was whispers of
right,
like
so
an asteroid crashed or something like that.
Do you know what would be cool if A Quiet Place 3 it turned out that these things have been dropped on Earth by a much more advanced race. They're like sort of hunting dogs to get rid of the people, so they can just move in and take over.
Just a nice little clean sweep.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Predators have sent them down, so because they want a holiday.
I'm not blown away by this trailer.
No,
I'll be quite honest. I think it's. I don't think it's going to be as groundbreaking a movie. Do you remember there was all those scandals as well? Do you remember Popcorn Gate when Quiet Place 1 came out?
No.
And there was all these things about people being there were cinemas.
It passed me by.
There were cinemas being like, please be respectful because it's a very quiet movie, as you'd expect. And so
it's not dialogue led.
Yeah. So they were like, please be respectful of other cinema users. Eat quietly. And there's like people getting booed out of cinemas and stuff because they were chomping into Doritos in the middle of it.
I've got a habit of doing that. Is I can't leave a dribble of drink.
You're not seeing Quiet Place 2 with me.
Well, it seems like there seems like a lot more loudness in there.
Yeah. So
because you've got a lot of explosions and a lot of fire going on and stuff like that, but. Surely, the clever person does what? How clever are the monsters, the aliens?
Sound. They just that's
so
it.
surely
just
you just have
sound.
you tie a load of bells to a windmill and just let it go.
They did stuff like that.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
But I mean, you've got to set up the bells, haven't you?
Yeah, well, you can do that.
But you've got to jangle the bells all the way there without no jangling.
Yeah, but if they can be killed, then surely you've got a whole bunch of people with guns.
People don't unite, and it's a very sparse apocalypse.
Yeah.
Like there is literally just one or two people.
So they really murked everyone.
Yeah, they killed everyone. Okay. I think it took a while for them to figure out sound.
I'm going to wait for this to come out on Amazon. I'm not going to buy this. I'm not going to go and see this.
Let's go to something a little bit lighter. This is the trailer for an upcoming Will Ferrell movie.
Yep.
Love Will Ferrell, king of comedy, in my opinion. This is DownHill, and there's a story behind DownHill. But let's have a look. Let's see what's going on here.
Oh, thank you. Arms up like this. Huh?
Happy family.
Please look into the camera. Please just smile.
Die Stöcke vielleicht in die Höhe.
He wants poles up again.
He wants us to keep doing pulls up. I don't know.
Just been through a lot lately. My dad passed away
8 months ago.
So we came here.
Still here.
You lose a parent and the ticking gets louder. Every day is all we have.
Yep.
Powerful. Maybe we ski the beast after lunch. I don't think it'll be that challenging. It'll be fine.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Here we go.
It looked like it was gonna.
Hold up, do you see what he did there?
Ran away.
Yeah.
He just left his wife and kids.
He went, nah. I'm out. He grabbed his phone though.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously.
That's amazing. You on your... Okay.
And the kids were screaming because it felt like we were gonna die. Pete? Wow. And I look over at Pete, and he had grabbed his phone.
Huh?
Pete left us.
Oh.
I ran to get help. Yes,
Oh.
What happened?
I love my family.
Every day is all we have.
How could I run away in ski boots?
What?
Can you run in ski boots?
How do you come away from that?
Boom. Exactly.
That's something your wife's going to hold over you forever.
It's game over. Like, you can't...
Right to be angry. It's black and white.
Oh.
No, it's black and white.
How old are you?
30?
Yeah,
I have to worry about right now.
he can't claw that back.
Is that Jared Leto?
I think that was Jared Leto.
I don't understand why there weren't any warnings posted anywhere.
There was a warning.
What?
Posted at lifts, gondolas, hotel receptions, restaurants, shops, bars, soda machine.
Shout out to,
Torig's Giant Spain.
yeah, Ultimate Game of Thrones OG.
We didn't see any of that.
Still got great beard.
I like the big lady.
Oh, you do know her.
Right, well, that was...
So we've ended up talking about Game of Thrones. That's how enthralling. The most exciting thing about that was that Torvig Giantsbane is in...
Yeah, silence says a lot. I mean, I'm sure this is the kind of thing. I'll definitely watch it. Me and my wife are big fans of Will Ferrell.
I'm a big fan of Will. Me and my wife are too. We'll definitely watch that.
The pitch was kind of soft and kind of gentle, and it's one of those trailers where I feel like I watched... I feel like I've seen the film.
Is it going to be? Yeah. Is it going to be another one of those ones that Will Ferrell? It turns out it's one of Will Ferrell's really good performances, but no one goes to see it because he's not playing Anchorman.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if they're doing it for full laughs. I feel like that's the funny bit there's
probably going to be a couple of. There's going to be some little quips and some funny little bits.
This is going to be one of them indie films. I don't think.
Well, it was released at Sundance, and the rights were bought by Fox Searchlight rather than actually being released. Fox Searchlight didn't put the money into this. They
just buy up indie films, don't they?
So.
Oh, okay.
I'll wait for that to come out on Amazon as well.
I'm gonna hope for the best for that one. I don't know if that'll be a cinema watch for me.
Yeah, I'm not holding my breath.
I think we should just move on. What's up next? What have we got next?
Oh, this is one of my favourite franchises of all time. Not because it's any good, just because I.
Whoa! Not any good.
The first and the second one are really good. The third one I could take or leave.
This is the fourth film in the Ip Man franchise.
Ip Man 4 finale.
So, for anyone who's not watched Ip Man before, Ip Man tells the story of the guy that ended up training Bruce Lee.
It was Bruce Lee's master.
Yeah. He trained Bruce Lee.
But
he
obviously Bruce Lee created his own form of Kung Fu.
He developed Wing Chun, or he fashioned...
Yeah, without him, there would be no Wing Chun.
Yeah. And,
or no Taekwondo either.
Without seeing this trailer, if you're not already aware of Ip Man... Go watch Ip Man 1.
Yeah, they're all on Netflix.
They're all on Netflix, and Ip Man 1 in particular. I think 2, 3 have strong fights in.
But the first one is mainly the build up to Bruce. The last scene is a young Bruce Lee coming and going. That's Ip Man is Donnie Yen's a legend anyway, isn't he? And also one of the best things about Rogue One.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's watch this.
I am the Force. The Force is with me.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a little look.
Let's welcome Mr. Bruce Lee.
Oh, teenage Bruce Lee.
So this is straight into Brucey times. Woo!
Bit of Bruce Lee in there.
So Ip Man's come to America.
Yeah, probably because Bruce is... Everyone's saying, Bruce is getting too big for his boots here, bro.
Yeah, you need
we
to
need
chill
a
him out.
master to come down and...
Whoa.
Lots of bricks there.
America is the greatest and most
Oh, okay. For those of you that don't know, right, so that's like the doll they use for...
Yeah, it's like the training apparatus.
That's like their training apparatus that they use for their Wing Chun.
To learn all the moves for Wing Chun.
They're torching one of them.
Yeah, and it looks like it's the US Army that are torching it, not just anyone, because the US are the bad guys in this movie.
And he's going to be some kind
of bad guy.
He's like the boss,
yeah,
I
think we had a British bad guy. Was it in the third one or the second one? It was just a...
It was an American, because Mike Tyson was the baddie in 3. Yeah.
But the second one, I'm sure it was an English bad... Was he an English boxer or something like that?
He was colonial.
Yeah.
He was like a British sort of colonial type.
That's right, yeah.
What's this native kung fu? You need to learn to box.
Yeah, like...
Queensbury
Put
rules.
up your jukes.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them.
Alright, so American baddies this time.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
Is that understood?
Sorry, sorry. America. Oh.
So he's a badass as well.
Oh.
No rules.
No rules.
Fight till you drop.
Whoa.
I'm going to be honest with you. This whole movie is going to be naff. There's going to be loads of build-up. Bruce is going to lose a fight. A few others are going to lose some fights. And then Donnie Yen's going to show up at the end and absolutely mince everyone. Because he's absolutely incredible.
So you're a teacher?
I teach Chinese Kung Fu.
Like gymnast?
Oh!
Oh. They're running into a brick wall there, lads.
Yeah.
The gate was behind him and you ran to a wall.
So that was Ip Man 4. I'm hyped.
It's going to be. It looks better than the third one.
I think it looks better than the third one.
Definitely. Hopefully, this will be a return to form for the Ip Man franchise because best one in the world. The first one's always the best one, isn't it? In a few very rare.
We talked about threequels on the last show.
About threequels,
and how they're a dangerous thing.
Yeah. Whereas this is a fourquel.
And fourquels have a different quality.
Quadrology.
Fourquels that come to mind are Mission Impossible: Ghost Protocol.
Alien Resurrection, better than
Alien Resurrection was a blinder.
Yeah. Predator. That's a 5-quel. Predators was better than Alien vs Predator and Alien vs Predator Requiem.
Yeah, believable.
But not as on par with Predator 2, but not as good as Predator 1.
No. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
and for anyone watching this who hasn't watched Ip Man yet. Obviously watch the rest of the video, but you should go and watch Ip Man because Ip Man is basically how Ip Man single-handedly saved China from the Japanese.
Basically, yeah. Without him, the Japanese would have won the Sino-Japanese War.
One word: potato fight.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, it's two words, but two words. Potato fight.
Hyphenate it, but yeah.
Potato fight. Go and watch the potato fight from Ip Man. You can go and watch that on YouTube. Yeah. It's a stunner.
You can watch a lot of Donnie Yen's back catalogue because it's all really good. He doesn't do loads of bad films. He's always solid. He's always the most solid thing about any film he does. Like he's good. Yeah. I like Donnie Yen. He was a good casting in Star Wars as well.
I'm the Force. The Force is with me.
Yeah.
I'm one with the Force.
Yeah, but he just he epitomised Stormtrooper syndrome in that movie, didn't he? They couldn't hit a blind man. Boom, 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 boom. He just walked through them. He walked in a straight line. He couldn't have been an easier target. Right.
Okay. This was a film that you recommended coming up next.
Yeah.
Do you want to intro me, explain what it is?
Right, so this is... Well... we're not going to get too hyped about this because I don't like Kristen Stewart very much anyway, since well, I don't like any of her back catalogue, to be honest.
Yeah.
But what I do like is I do like a movie called The Abyss. I do like a movie called Alien.
Yeah.
I do like a movie called Aliens.
Mm-hmm.
I do like a movie called Predator. I like all of these science
These are a lot of films that you like, Dan.
Yeah.
Where are we going with this?
See if you... We'll put on the trailer and see if you can see any recurring ideas or themes within underwater.
Listen carefully. You are now 5,000 miles from land, and you're descending 7 miles to the bottom of the ocean.
Nice.
7 miles is a long way.
See you all in a month.
Here we go.
See you in a month. Later.
Turn my phone off.
Yeah, you're not going to get any bars down there anyway.
Everyone looks so happy.
Oh, is that Vincent Cassel?
Yes, and also it's Tyler, what's his name, who played...
TJ Miller.
TJ Miller, that's it, yeah.
Yeah, played the mate in Deadpool.
Yeah, that's it. So not a bad supporting cast. Sigourney Weaver-esque character here. You know, obviously takes no rubbish from anyone because she's got a short haircut.
Oh. It better not be acid.
It's not. They're underwater.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah, I'm hoping there's going to be some good 160 frames a second shots.
I want to see a lot of that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Because water always looks great in slow motion.
Yeah, because you can do droplets.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm down with this so far. Let's go.
Tenet, how bad's my rig?
Tenet.
We drilled to the bottom of the ocean, and we don't know what came out.
Gotta get to the station.
How do we even get there?
We walk.
We're just gonna walk with insufficient oxygen across the bottom of the ocean.
You don't know what's out there.
Worst idea ever.
Oh, hang on.
He's going to be the comic relief, 100%.
Yeah. I always think in these films, it's kind of like, do you remember in Prometheus, there was that duo of Rafe Spall and that brilliant character actor who's in Mission Impossible 5 and 6. There's these two guys, and they're kind of bumbling about. And you, And you kind of think, well, hang on. In this situation, you can only have 6 people in the deep underwater research lab, or in the Arctic station, or on the base of the moon, or wherever. Because there's only ever 6 people.
That's what the company's deemed to be expendable.
But you send him. You send this guy. He's like, bad idea, bro.
But he could be. For all you know, he went to Harvard. You just.
Like they always send this geezer.
He's going to be the roustabout, isn't he? He's going to be the guy that sweeps up. He's going to be the most expendable one. That's why he's the first one in the suit.
Oh, he's the LL Cool J of Deep Blue Sea.
He's the LL Cool J. 100%.
I'm just the damn cook.
Exactly. He's always going to be the comic relief.
All right.
What was that?
Ooh, did you see that?
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh! Sorry. He kind of double tapped it.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right.
Bit face huggery. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's alien stuff in here.
Yes.
There's something following us.
Do you see what I mean? I think they create the tension pretty well. There's some alien stuff in there. There's some, it reminded me of Alien when they first discover the eggs and the face huggers get them. Same as in Prometheus when they go into the antechamber and it's, suddenly you see the face hugger and.
I'm going to be straight up. I am all about this film.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch this film day of release.
But I'm not gonna hope. I'm gonna be prepared to be disappointed because all that's gonna happen is that's gonna get compared to Alien and Life was the other one I was thinking of. The Ryan Reynolds.
What did you think?
I didn't mind Life.
I loved Life.
I was annoyed that everyone died so quickly.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. I was annoyed Ryan Reynolds was in it for 5 minutes.
That's a really good film.
Jake Gyllenhaal's good in that. Yeah. He's done a few films which I think Life didn't get much, and Source Code. I thought Source Code was banging.
So yeah, Source Code's never got the.
Yeah, but I thought
time
Source Code's quality, mate. I love Source Code.
He's what's his name? Zowie Bowie has done some amazing movies.
Zowie Bowie, yes.
Zowie Bowie. But anyway, Underwater. That's a day one watch for me.
Yeah,
I'll be seeing that in the cinema. I'll be seeing that with bells on. I'll go.
I won't because my wife will be really afraid.
You going to see it with me?
I'll come and see it with you.
Yeah, we'll go and see it together. We'll do a little bro movie day.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was Underwater. Coming up next. Now, this film has been trapped in development hell for 3 years now. It was originally filmed in 2016. It is the long-awaited Dark X-Men film. Oh, darker than not that film. I'm not talking about that film. I don't even know that film exists. I have never watched that film. I've never even watched a trailer for Dark Phoenix. But
I've watched it 4 times.
The trailer?
No, the whole film. In the hope that it got better.
Does it?
No, it doesn't. No.
Didn't think so.
It's rubbish.
I even forget that X-Men Apocalypse exists.
I forget. I would rather watch X-Men 3 than watch either of those films. That's how bad they are.
Yeah. Anyway, this is the long-awaited Dark X-Men film, The New Mutants, and this was stuck for a couple of different reasons. Originally, they shot it. Then there were some creative differences between the director and Fox. Then obviously Fox got bought by Disney, and now Disney owns.
When they say creative differences, do they mean they weren't paying them enough money?
I don't know. Oh, you never know in these situations.
It's always enough money. I'm an artist, and also I want $100,000 more than you're offering.
Yeah,
that's usually what happens.
So this film, this is The New Mutants. It's coming out. It looks to be, will probably be the last film of the whole X-Men universe.
No, it won't. It'll be the last one of this phase.
That's what I mean. No, I don't think they're going to integrate.
Yeah, they will.
You reckon they'll integrate?
They'll have a whole.
You reckon Hugh Jackman's going to be in the MCU?
No, I think they're going to have a young Wolverine in like Civil War type times. They're going to go. They'll do like a historic.
Then there'll be no
movies.
Wolverine in MCU.
What are you talking about? Yes,
What?
of course they will. They'll be like, oh, in the Civil War, Wolverine saves the United States, and then he does it again in the First World War.
But that's not going to be Hugh Jackman.
No, it's not going to be Hugh Jackman. It's going to be Wolverine though, and it will tie in with this.
You reckon?
Yeah, 100%.
I reckon this.
Money.
I reckon this is going to chain in with Dark Phoenix. I think they're going to reboot.
Oh, I hope not.
X-Men.
I hope not.
Again.
I'd steer clear of that movie if I was the director. That might be what the creative differences are. We want it to follow on from Dark Phoenix. I don't want that to happen because it's a terrible movie.
Anyway, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the New Mutants.
Every great movie starts with a dark screen.
What's the last thing you remember, Danny?
The X-Men series being good. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Hey! All right.
I said we had to run. The reason you survived is because you're a very uncommon girl.
Oh, I don't like her.
You're not alone.
Well, that ain't Professor X's yard.
No, is this pre-Professor X?
I think this is the same time as Professor.
Their first time. Rain. I was 13.
Hello,
Maisie Williams.
Maisie.
Alice Braga is the girl that I don't like. The Doctor.
Sam.
I've started.
Oh, Stranger Things.
Stranger
boy.
Things.
People got hurt.
Roberto.
My girlfriend.
Is he Terminator guy?
I think he's Terminator Dark Fate guy, yeah.
I killed 18 men.
Split girl.
Split girl.
We don't know name. We don't do this.
This isn't a hospital. It's a cage.
Like Wakanda.
Well,
It's important we find out your power.
Wakanda's, they protect
Wakanda
themselves.
Is this going to be
Something
the final scene? The Easter egg scene is going to be Colonel Stryker coming into this, isn't it?
Yeah. Or Professor X coming and saying, I want you to join my school.
I'm hoping it's going to be Stryker.
I don't think we're here to get better.
Right.
This place takes your greatest fear and makes you
I
live
like
through
music.
it
Yeah.
until it kills you.
Or is it going to be the Dinkle stealing DNA?
We can get out of this together.
It looks like a better version of darker version of X-Men First Class. I think it looks like it's like a version of X-Men First Class, isn't it? But slightly darker, with
This
a bit
was-
of American Horror Story mixed in there.
I want to come back to the point that we were talking about before we watched that. I genuinely believe. I know. Okay. I think that this is part of the existing as we know it X-Men universe. This is part of Hugh Jackman universe.
Right.
To call it something.
Pre-Jackman or post-Jackman?
This is Hugh Jackman universe.
Right. So we've got no idea about timelines.
No. But I just mean it's set in the X-Men films that we've seen so far.
Okay.
And this was made at a time. This was filmed pre-Logan. Maybe I don't know if my voice can go any higher. Probably can.
If there's any Alsatians listening,
yeah.
Sorry.
I think this is This is what I mean. The trouble is with this film is it was made so long ago. It was made before so many big decisions were made with what to do with the X-Men property.
But also that probably because we've had some absolute bangers in the MCU that they've just been waiting for a time slot to actually release it.
But this was made before they even knew that the Disney deal was going to happen.
No, but then they've gone, oh, okay, well, we can't release it now because we've got Spider-Man coming up. But then we can't release it then because we've got this coming. And it's probably been one of those ones that's been on the shelf, and they've been going, well, we can't release it then because we won't have had enough sales from that movie. We can't. And then they've gone, Avengers is finished.
But they won't have done.
Spider-Man's
They won't
finished.
have done any MCU integration.
No, they don't want it to compete with another big movie. They're waiting for a slot where there's a lull at the cinema, which is what we've got at the moment.
I'm just wondering where it's going to go. This is what I mean.
It's going to go absolutely nowhere, just like Dark Phoenix.
Yeah. It looks dark. I mean, I think it looks cool.
Yeah. I'll watch it.
I feel like probably the best thing they could do for this movie is completely disavow the fact that it's set in any kind of X-Men universe. Perhaps remove any reference to any X-Men characters, features, or anything like that, and just say these are mutants, and it's nothing X-Men or anything like that. Let it be its own thing.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Because otherwise, it's going to be a mess.
It is.
But I think I'll watch it. I don't know.
I'll watch it. Yeah. I'm not going to go to the cinema for it.
No.
It takes a lot to get me to the cinema.
Yeah.
Like a lot, and that's not enough.
Yeah. And I mean also, so the other thing I was thinking about is if they were going to do any kind of MCU integration, obviously all of the actors, I'm talking, particularly like Maisie Williams, forget about it, because she's a child in that. Now
unless this is like after Logan, and this is after the fall apart of the kids being captured in Logan. They've set up, the government have set up another thing now that they've got no resistance from Wolverine because he's in the ground.
It's like the DCU. The chronology's just a mess.
Time will tell.
So that's the New Mutants. Not a day one watch for me. Not a cinema watch for Dan. A few things are. I
might not even buy that. I'll probably rent it first just to be safe. Right.
Yeah. You'll only buy 2 copies of the DVD.
I don't buy DVD. No, I meant on my Amazon Prime account.
Okay, so
DVDs, honestly. I haven't even got a DVD player.
We got one last trailer.
Which you spoke about in the last episode of Danipedia, episode 6. Go back and watch it if you haven't.
I think we said the name about 18 times.
And I hadn't seen it, but then I realised I had seen it, so then we both kept repeating the name of it. Yeah, it's Tenet.
Tenet.
Which is 10 with a mirror in the middle. It's like a...
It is. Whoa! Hang on, I never thought about that.
When I saw the trailer, I was like, T-E-N-E, it's 10. Maybe it's... which, after our conversation last time, the fact that you can turn back time but only a bit, I think it's a 10-second time lapse, which is 10-10.
Oh my god, alright, okay. I didn't even consider that theory, and I completely stand by it.
It's a 10-second
So this is the long-awaited Christopher Nolan movie. This
Up
is
there
next
for thinking.
Movie. This is his next big brain movie. It feels to me like a spiritual successor to Inception, though I doubt it's set in the same universe. It's got a stellar cast, and I just want to watch this trailer again.
Wait, who's the director?
Christopher Nolan.
I
have watched this trailer 50 times, and this will be 51, and I'm probably going to watch it another 50 times in the next week because I bloody love it.
No. Yeah. Sorry, we've got a live directing problem. Syncope, always good movies. Prisoners was a great movie.
Run into the burning building.
Whoa! There we go.
A bit of wire trickage there. They don't look like they're really enjoying that though.
No.
And also, this is the bit that annoyed me. Surely a Special Forces guy's already got the silencer on his weapon. He's not putting it on
now.
Now, once he's on the balcony.
Look, so he's like...
That's Denzel's boy, yeah?
Yeah, he's passed the ultimate test.
He's the evil Russian from... What's that Bradley Cooper movie where he takes the pill and gets clever?
Limitless,
yeah. I liked him in that, he was good.
Not everybody does. Welcome to the afterlife.
Now, I'm hoping the afterlife is some really cool... underground secret.
You don't think they've called it the afterlife?
Yeah, afterlife. Welcome to the afterlife. And afterlife is like their secret name.
Secret service.
Yeah. So they're classified more top secret than top secret. It's on a need to know basis.
I'm so down for this movie. All right, let's Christopher Nolan.
Thanks, boy. Thanks for your Batman work.
To do what I do, I need some idea of the threat we face.
As I understand it.
Is that Arpats as well?
That's our boy Arpats.
Arpats, yeah.
Rocking it.
Trying to make up for Twilight still. Same as Kristen Stewart in Underwater. Oh! No. Go back, nuclear holocaust.
Yeah.
Threat of nuclear weapons.
No. They say like, are you...
Oh, he's just trying to wet the whistle, is he?
This is like, this is humanity's next biggest threat. And he's like, what? Nuclear holocaust? She goes, no.
Tenet.
Much worse.
Something worse.
Something worse. In 2020.
See, there's a little bit of rewind time stuff going on.
Do you think you can use it for training?
Maybe.
So, like, you go, right, I'm going to do 10 seconds worth of pull-ups, and then I'm going to go back 10
Rewind.
Bang, that's another 10. Burp, 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 and just play it out. You can just you never get tired, and after the 10 seconds, you're absolutely buff. That'd be
Miss
pretty.
that.
too.
Oh, the director. What's his name?
That is esteemed Shakespearean actor and director.
Who we can never remember his name.
Kenneth.
Kenneth
Branagh.
Kenneth Branagh.
Oh boy, Kenny.
Top British G.
Shout out to Big Kenny.
Wriggling up the hallway there.
have to start looking at the world in
JDW.
Here we go. Here's some rewindy time stuff. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
And he goes, nope.
So it looks like we've got some localized time travel ability, which is pretty cool. See? 10 mirror down there.
Mirror.
Hell happened here.
Hasn't happened yet.
Well, that doesn't make any sense, does it? 7:17 American time. American dates annoy me. I'm going to watch that. That will get me to the cinema.
I'm so down for this.
Because it's a Nolan.
Yeah.
Which
you have to see in the cinema. I think every single one of his films lend themselves really, really well to the big. He celebrates IMAX. He loves IMAX and big screen.
The score will be turned up to 11. It will be beastly.
Yeah.
It will be and I can tell you now, it will be a dark movie in places where you'll need to have it on that big screen to really get the full
effect.
Full effect, yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited for this movie.
That was one thing that caught me off guard with Batman, though, was I was so used to Batman movies being really dark, dingy movies, and then the Nolan lot came, like that opening scene with the bank robbery in Dark Knight.
Yeah.
You when you think of bank robbery, you think it's going to be a dark nighttime affair.
Oh, it's all bright
and it's like middle of the day. School buses, it's at 2:30 or 9 o'clock in the morning because all the school buses are out and about, and those dark things happening during daylight hours. That's why. What was the Poltergeist movie? Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
That's why Paranormal Activity 2 was scarier than Paranormal Activity 1.
Because it all happened
in the day. You can't you sat there having a cup of tea and all your cupboards burst open. That's much scarier than getting dragged down the stairs in the middle of the night.
Order. Do it in the middle of the night, Ghosties.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I don't mind coming down in the morning and finding the cupboard doors, but don't do it while I'm having my bit of tea.
First thing in the morning, that's not on.
I'm not even awake yet.
Anyway.
Back to the movie Tenet.
Super hyped. Can't wait. Bring it on. And then let me be able to rewind time so I can watch it for the first time again and again and again. Yeah,
absolutely.
And I feel like this is one of those films, just like Inception, where I'm going to have to watch it about 8 times to fully understand what's going on anyway.
Yeah. And Interstellar.
I've
watched Interstellar so many times. I still don't get it.
I don't understand Interstellar.
No. I still don't understand why everyone's old.
Yeah.
Suddenly.
Yeah.
I spoke to my friend who is... He's
old?
got a doctor in... No, he's got a doctorate in physics. And we were at a wedding and I said, would that happen? He said, yeah.
Yeah.
That would happen.
Yeah. Apparently they consulted, Christopher Nolan consulted a lot of astrophysicists and stuff about...
Yeah.
And specifically, I know that people from the scientific community came out and said the way that the black hole is portrayed in it, the way that the gravity around a black hole warps light, that in particular, they said that's theoretically accurate.
Well, you actually met this physicist, Dr. Paul. He was at my wedding.
I met a lot of physicists.
Worked on the Hadron Super Collider.
Did he?
Yeah. He's an actual G. He sent me his doctorate, and I read through it. After about page 3, I was like, now the title's gone. I'm a bit confused.
Leave that.
But when I spoke to him about it, he was like, no, theoretically, that is exactly.
So I want you time physicists coming up now and explaining what's going on in Tenet.
Yeah. Paul, if you could write us 5,000 words on Interstellar and submit that for perusal in layman's terms, that would be really helpful.
All right. So I guess if you've made it this far...
You're a true Danipedia fan.
Well done.
Thanks very much for joining us again, guys. Please remember to share the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're new, thank you for joining us for the first time. Make sure you hit the notification bell and select all, because we would hate for you to miss any future content that we put out. I hope you guys like this episode of Trailer Review as much as the last episode, and we will see you again soon.
Bye.